Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to my first video here on YouTube. This video is going to be the lemmings that I found in 2018. So if you don't know what a lemming is, it's a polish that you can't get for some reason. Maybe it's really hard to find, maybe it's a really old polish, so there's not many of them around anymore. Or maybe it is a really expensive polish, something really limited edition, something really coveted by a lot of people. So in my case, it's mostly that I live in New Zealand and it is pretty expensive to get nail polish shipped here, so it can be hard to justify the price to yourself sometimes, and then every now and again you can find a real bargain. So this video is my lemmings of 2018. I do want to apologise for the editing. This is my first video on YouTube. This is my first time editing videos in like more than 10 years, so I've forgotten everything I used to know about it. Some of my swatch pictures are much better than others, so I do want to apologise for that as well. I don't have great equipment. I am pretty much filming all of this on my phone. The only thing that I've got that is decent is my microphone, so even for this I can't really use it because I'm using my phone to record. I can't connect it, but for my voiceover at least I hope that's better quality than this. But either way, it's a bit of fun, so I hope you like content like this. I really love long videos where people just talk about their nail polish, so that's my intro. Here's the video, here's the polish. Enjoy! So the first polish that I have today is Anchor and Heart Lacquer So Cozy. So this was from the polish pickup, originally the September 2017. I think the theme was fall foliage, fall leaves, foliage, something like that. This one came back in the July 2018 throwback month. The official description of this one is a grey with hollow, gold glitters, copper glitters, red copper, gold chrome flakies and chameleon micro glitters. For this one the shipping was really expensive. I spent a lot on this polish because I really wanted it. I missed out on it the first time around. I wasn't even a member of the polish pickup pack at that point in 2017 when this was first released, so I really wanted this. I spent about $30 for this polish altogether. Just this one polish. That's about $20 in the US, so that was quite a lot. This next polish is China Glaze Getting to Know You. This was from the Halloween 2014 Apocalypse of Colour collection. It is a black base with copper glitters, and I originally found this one through a swatch on the Polishaholic. It seems like her blog is gone now, which is a real shame because I really loved it. She had amazing swatches for everything pretty much. I know she stopped blogging a while ago, but now it looks like the blog is actually gone, which is a real shame. This next one is China Glaze It's Alive, which was from their Halloween 2011 collection. I found out about this one through Miss Holly Berries here on YouTube. She talks about this one all the time and it's so pretty. It's a dark sort of black / olive base with olive glitters and it's really gorgeous. From what I can tell, the collection was called the Haunting Collection, but I can't seem to find too much information about that one, so that was Halloween 2011. This next polish here is called Pearl Jammin'. This one's from the China Glaze Rebel Collection 2016. It's surprisingly opaque for such a light colour, so it's a light blue with a really strong copper rose gold shimmer. I've turned on my light here to see if I can sort of catch that shimmer, but it's pretty hard to get in sort of true colour. It's really, really beautiful. I've used this one quite a lot for adding details and stripes to nail art, and it's really stunning. On its own it takes about 3 coats, but if you're using it as a striping polish, it only takes sort of maybe 1 to 2 coats of a stripe to get that fully opaque. It's really cool. This next polish here is China Glaze Splish Splash. So this is from the Summer Neons 2012 collection. It really suffers from ugly bottle syndrome. It's a bright blue with a light blue shimmer, and it really makes it glow off the nail. It's really beautiful, but it takes a really long time to mix it up properly. Before I applied this, I actually shook it up a ton, and then I actually left it sitting upside down overnight, and then the next day when I actually came to apply it, all of the shimmer had settled at the top, so I actually had to shake it again and leave it standing right way up for a while before I could do the swatches. So it looks really beautiful in both artificial and natural light. I've taken a picture of it in both here to show you the differences. It's just gorgeous. It glows so bright. Speaking of bright, this one is China Glaze That's Sure Bright, and that's from the Sensational Summer 2013 collection. It dries kind of matte, sort of a waxy sort of a look. I don't like it like that, so I put a glossy top coat on. It's a really amazing formula. It's just a cream, but it just goes exactly where you put it, and it doesn't like to run or pull, and it's not thick or chunky or anything. And speaking of thick or chunky, this is China Glaze There's No One Like You. I don't know whether I love or hate this polish. It's from the Happy Holo Glaze Holiday 2013 collection. And I know it's a bit of a notorious polish. I know a lot of people really hate it. I know it's kind of in the same boat as Essie's Bulgaria, if you're familiar with that one. It's a really, really chunky textured polish. So it's like a white base, it's got these chunky white glitters and these small like sand particles in it. It sort of took me 3 to 3.5 coats. I kind of had to dab on in certain places to fill in little gaps. I didn't use any undies with that one, and I probably should have. So it's really chunky, really thick, and I don't know if I like the final look, but I've wanted it for a really long time, so I'm glad I have it now, even though I think I might hate it. This next polish is China Glaze We Got the Beat. This is from the summer 2016 Light Brights collection. So it is this really beautiful like berry purple colour with golden iridescent micro glitters. They're square, and it does take 3 to 4 coats, but it's really, really pretty and really bright and glowy. This next one is Cirque Colors Sartorial. So this one is a lilac lavender cream. It's from the Metropolis Fall 2017 collection, and this is again just a cream, but it's got a really beautiful formula, similar to China Glaze, that Sure Bright. It just goes on perfectly, it stays where you put it, it doesn't run or pull, and it's not clumpy or thick. It's really beautiful. This is Cirque Colors Stoneware. So this is from the Maison Fall 2017 collection, and it's described as a pale peach with fine copper specks. This one's also really pretty. This is one that kind of went on and off my lemmings list a few times. I wasn't entirely sure if I really, really, really wanted it or not, because I do have quite a few polishes that are similar, but I don't have anything the same, so I'm really glad that I ended up picking this one up. It's really beautiful, and again, it's got a fantastic formula like the other Cirque colours in this video. It's really nice. This next polish is from Colours by Leroux. It's called Black Gold Texas Tea, and from what I can find, it seems to be from a charity collection from 2013 called Deep in the Heart of Texas, but I could only really find this in from one blog that mentioned this, and it does seem to be an older blog that's no longer active, so I don't know how true that is. It's like a jet black linear holo. I've turned on my light here so you can see that beautiful holo goodness. It's got a really nice formula in terms of coverage. It's really opaque in one coat, and it's really beautiful initially, but I'm kind of disappointed in this one just because based on the bottle and based on the shots that I've seen online of swatches, I thought it was going to be a really strong holo, and it's not really that strong. Even in full sunlight, you can see in my picture here that the bottle is glowing like crazy with that beautiful holo, and it's just not really there on the nail. So I'm a little bit disappointed in this one, but I still really like it in terms of formula, and it is pretty, so I'm still glad I got it, but it's probably not my favourite of the year. This next one is Different Dimensions Not in the Loop, and this was from the PolishCon Chicago. It was a limited edition for 2017. It's described as a moss yellow jelly with added contrasting shimmer in sort of a red-pink colour. This is another one that I spent a lot of money on. I really wanted this one, and it was sort of the last call to buy it, so I ended up purchasing it along with 2 other Different Dimension polishes, and I ended up spending over $70 just on the 3 polishes. That did include shipping, so it's not too bad, but it was also a really expensive one. But I cannot say I regret it. It's really pretty, I really love it, and it's got a beautiful formula as well. This next one is Essie Loot the Booty, and this is from the summer 2016 collection. From what I can tell, this collection was called Color, but I can't really confirm that. I can't seem to find it anywhere. It might have just been called the summer 2016 collection, but the promo images say Color, so I think that might have been the name of the collection there. It's got iridescent flakes. I gotta admit that I'd seen this online, I thought it was really beautiful, and when I got it, I thought it looked quite tacky in the bottle. These little iridescent flakes kind of stuck to the walls of the bottle quite a lot and didn't look that nice. I mean, yeah, I wasn't too sure about it, but honestly, I put it on. It's so stunning. It's exactly what I hoped. It looks just like the beautiful swatch pictures that you find online. So I'm really happy with that one. I'm really glad I got that. The next one here is Essie Social Lights. This is from the Winter 2017 collection. Again, I can't seem to find the name of this collection. It might have just been called Winter, based on the promo images I can find, but I can't really tell. Either way, this is a grey with a very bright gold/pink shimmer, and I've turned on my lamp here so you can see that shimmer. It's got a great formula as well, really good opacity even on one coat, but it does take a couple of coats for full opacity. This is a beautiful one, so that's Essie Social Lights. The next one is Ever After Playing with Fire. So this was from the January 2018 Polish Pickup initially, and I did not pick it up in that one, even though by that time I was a member of the Polish Pickup pack. It's really beautiful. I don't know why, but for some reason I talked myself out of getting it. Really stupid. So this one came back in the Polish Pickup throwback in July. I picked it up. It's really beautiful. I think it looks best even just one coat over black, but you can do 2 coats over a black, and that's really beautiful as well. It's black jelly with shifting flakies and green and blue hollow glitters. And when I picked this up from Ever After, I also picked up their cuticle curlies. It was a sampler pack of all of their previous Polish Pickup scents that they'd released. So you can't get those particular ones anymore, but I gotta say the consistency of these cuticle curlies is amazing. I love them and they smell so good. So if you're looking for a good cuticle care product, I really recommend the Ever After cuticle curlies. This next one is Floss Gloss Donatella. This one is a bronze cream with a rose gold micro shimmer, and this was from the Fall/Winter 2014 Lifestyles of the Floss and Gloss collection, and it was inspired by Donatella Versace. It's really beautiful. It's probably one of my favourite polishes that I own now. I'm really glad I didn't give up looking for this, even though it was kind of hard for me to find. I ended up finding it on an Australian website called Makoni. I'm really sad about the size of it because it's only 5.5ml, which is really small, but it's really pretty and it goes on beautifully, and it only takes 2 coats for full opacity, so that's really nice. This next one is I Love Nail Polish, or LNP Art District. This was from the Fall 2017 collection. I don't think that collection has a name as far as I can find. It's a dusty purple with a strong gold shimmer and hollow. I gotta say I'm kind of disappointed in this one, and I don't really know why. It is really beautiful. I just don't think it was quite what I thought it was, if that makes sense. Like, seeing the pictures online, I just kind of thought it was going to look a bit different. But I do still really like it. It's just not quite what I thought I was getting. But that's on me. I should have maybe looked at more different swatch pictures and decided. But again, this was one that sort of went on and came off my lemmings list a lot. And in the end, I decided to bite the bullet and get it. And yeah, I'm not super disappointed, but I'm a little bit disappointed compared to some of the other polishes. You know, when I finally got them, I was so happy to get them. This one's a little bit like Black Gold Texas Tea, the Colours by Leroux polish that I had just in this video. It just wasn't quite what I thought it was going to be. This next one is KB Shimmer Chai Wawa, and this was from the Winter/Holiday 2016 collection. Again, I don't think this one has a name. It's a brick cream, and this one's got a really beautiful formula. That's really all I've got to say about this one. It's really nice. KB Shimmer Espresso Yourself. So this was the 2017 Fall Blogger collection in collaboration with Lacquer Loon. This was a rich brown filled with copper and gold hollow micro glitters. It is stunning. It is so beautiful. You definitely want to peel off base coat with this one. My pictures and my video do not give it justice. Look up other people's swatches because they are so much better than mine. This next one is Moonshine Manny in the Pacific. So this is from the Wayfinder collection 2017, which is inspired by the movie Moana. This is a dupe of In the Pacific, which is an iconic Sally Hansen shade, which they technically they still have, but they changed the formula of it and it's quite different looking now. When I first got this, I didn't think I was that impressed by it. I was like, oh yeah, it's a blue, and looking at it in the bottle, it looked really similar to Essie Butler Please and Sinful Colours Endless Blue, which are dupes of each other. And in the bottle, I thought this was the same, but putting it on the nails, oh my god, it is stunning. I'm so glad I picked this up. The next one is 90 Lacquer. This is Jack-o'-lantern Juice. This is an orange with black shard glitters. It's from the Halloween 2016 collection, and it was brought back recently for Halloween 2018. I was really glad that it was brought back because I really wanted it, and it's just bright and beautiful, and I'm so happy I picked it up. I love Halloween, and this is such a cool polish for that time of year. The next one is 90 Lacquer Kaleidoscope. This one is a sheer rainbow glitters in a clear base. It's a glitter topper, and it's from the Roy G. Biv 2016 collection, which is a bunch of really beautiful rainbow colours, or I should say they were different colours of the rainbow, and then this was like the glitter topper that kind of tied it together. It's really bright and beautiful. You do need to put it over a light colour, because they are sheer glitters, so over a dark colour they don't really show up, but they're really, really pretty. And over a white, which I've shown you here, they are super, super bright, and I actually don't remember what white I used for this, but it was probably Colour Club French Tip White, which is my favourite white. This next one is 90 Singer Auto Salvage, yeah. So this is a murky green / brown jelly base with gold hollow micro glitters, and this is from the Men of Letters 2016 collection, which is inspired by Supernatural, which I don't watch, and I'm really sorry because I know a lot of people are huge fans of it. I have tried to watch it. I think I got up to about season 3 and then I got bored. So the next one is 90 Stuffed, and this is the Crowley version. So this is an off-white Crowley with gold, hollow, red, garnet, brown and orange glitters, and this was from the Holiday 2016 collection. Again, I don't think that collection had a name. It's a really good formula considering the amount of glitter in there. A lot of glitter in a polish can sometimes make it really thick and chunky, but this one just goes on really nicely, dries quickly, comes off relatively easily, but you probably do want to peel off base coat for this one. I used a peel off base coat for all of my swatches, so that was just fine. Yeah, it's really beautiful, this one. I'm so glad I got this one as well. The next one is 90 Swamp Thing. This one is like, if you know China Glaze Zombie Zest, I know that that's a lemming for a lot of people. This is like a better version. It's like more opaque, more bright, more beautiful. It's a murky green with gold flakes, and the gold flakes really brighten up that murky green base. And this was from the Halloween 2015 collection. This one, like Jack-o'-lantern Juice, was brought back for 2018. And this one was only 2 coats. I was really surprised because I thought it was going to be more sheer, but it only took 2 coats and it was so beautiful. The next one here is OPI A Mirror Escape. This one is from the OPI Through the Looking Glass collection from 2016. That was in conjunction with the movie, obviously, Through the Looking Glass, Alice Through the Looking Glass. This one is a metallic gold with grey and white small glitters. I don't know if I'd call them micro glitters. Yeah, I suppose I would. They're micro glitters. They're pretty small. This one, again, I don't know if I love it or not. I think I kind of hate it, but I wanted it for a long time. It's definitely a lot better than Pineapples Have Peelings too. It's another OPI polish. If you know that one, it's hideous. I did have that one for a while. I destashed it pretty quick. The next one here is OPI Black Shadow. It's, I think it's from the 2011 Katy Perry collection, and it's a black shadow. I don't have much to say about that. I just wanted a black shadow. I used to have one. I destashed it at some point. It wasn't a very good formula, and this one I trusted because it was OPI to be a good formula, and it really is. It goes on really nicely. It cracks a lot, which is great, and it dries pretty fast. So it does dry kind of matte. I think all shadows dry kind of matte, so a nice glossy top coat really brings it to life, and I used it here over OPI I Can Only Wear OPI, which is also in this video. The next few polishes I'll show you all together. So this is OPI Chromatic Orange, Landscape Artist, and Pen and Pink. That is from their Colour Paints 2018 collection. I really wanted sort of a range of these, and I've got 2 others which are either from the Colour Paints or the Sheer Tints collection. I don't recall off the top of my head. I've got a purple and a yellow as well from them, and I think with these 3 as well, that kind of completes my collection of these. There are more, of course, but I don't want them. I like these ones. I like the ones that I've got, and I feel like I've got a good range of colours there. So I'm showing you these over Essie's Beyond Cozy, which is a really pretty glitter. It sort of straddles the line between a gold and a silver. It's really pretty. So I'll show you this. On my pinky finger here, I've got just Beyond Cozy on its own, and then I've got 1 coat of each of these colours over the top of Beyond Cozy on the other fingers. So I hope you can figure out which one is Chromatic Orange, which one is Landscape Artist, and which one is Pen and Pink. Even though Landscape Artist might not say in the name, it's the one that's not pink or orange. These ones, they did come shipped in a package with another polish that actually broke. That was OPI, this gown needs a crown. So that was also on my lemming list. I thought I was getting it, and then it arrived completely broken and all over these polishes. So that's why a few of them, they've still got a lot of the polish on the bases. I cleaned it off the rest of the bottle, but if I cleaned it off the base, it would take the sticker off. So I decided I'd rather have the sticker and have it covered up a bit than lose the sticker completely. So the next one here is OPI I Can Only Wear OPI. This one's from the Venice 2015 collection. This one's just a really pretty off-white. I actually found this one in a pharmacy. It's really pretty. I had seen this one on, I think this was on the Polishaholic as well, and I'd really liked it, along with OPI It's a Piazza Cake, which is the next one up. They're both from the Venice 2015 collection, and I just found these both in a pharmacy, which was cool. I was just looking to see if they had anything interesting in their nail polishes, and they had a whole Venice 2015 stand. This was in 2018, so it's not that often that you'll find such an old stand, but this was in like a small pharmacy in a small town, and obviously they hadn't had anything new since 2015, which I was quite happy about. The next one here is OPI Mariah Carey Pure. This was a limited edition polish from the Mariah Carey 2013 collection, as far as I can figure out. It's normally, I've wanted this one for a while, but it's normally so expensive. I've seen it for like $20, $30 New Zealand, which is quite a lot. I found it for $7 Australian, which is a little bit more than New Zealand, I think. So it's a little bit more in New Zealand, so I think for me it was probably about $8 in my money, but that was a really good deal, so I definitely got that one. I snatched that one up when I saw it. So that was also from Makoni, which was where I finally found Floss Gloss Donatella as well earlier in the video, and I'm showing it here over Orly Pink Chocolate. The next one here is OPI Solitaire. So this one's from the 2013 Bond Girls collection, which was celebrating 50 years of James Bond. This one is a white liquid sand polish with black micro glitters. It's really pretty. It took 3 coats to be fully opaque. Super worth it. It's really gorgeous. I've also got here OPI Tiffany Case. This one's also from 2013 Bond Girls collection. And this is a light blue liquid sand. So I already had Kiss Me at Midnight, which is another liquid sand from OPI. It's a bit of a darker blue, and I wasn't sure if I really wanted this one because I had Kiss Me at Midnight, but putting them together, Kiss Me at Midnight is quite a bit darker, so I'm really glad I picked this one up. The next one is Orly Blazing Sunset. This is another one that neither my photos nor my video does this one justice, so look up other people's swatches of this. It is a bright orangey pink neon. It's like impossible to photograph. It's so bright. It's fully opaque in 2 to 3 coats. You don't need any undies on this one. It's really good, really amazing formula. This is from the Neon Earth 2018 collection, and I'm really glad I picked this one up. The next one is Orly Pink Chocolate. So this one is a medium dusty pink. I think this one's from the core line of the Orly products, so you can find this one around. I don't know where exactly. I picked it up online. I don't recall where I got it from exactly, but I think it might have been Trans Design or Nail Supplies. It's the same company, same website. They just sort of go by 2 different names. So I'm really glad I picked this one up. This one's got a really nice formula. It's this really nice dusty pink, so it's a great one. This next one is Orly Preamp. My photos of this aren't very good, I'm sorry. I don't know why, but I just couldn't quite capture it not slightly blurry, so sorry about that one. This one's also kind of a medium pink. It's a bit lighter. It's quite a bit lighter actually than Pink Chocolate. And this one has like a pinky gold shimmer in it. So this is from the Electronica Fall 2012 collection. This one was on my list for a while, my lemming list, and I actually was working at a place that had a day spa, and the manager decided that she wanted to get rid of a bunch of quite old polishes that we had lying around, and so she asked me, do you want any, knowing that I love nail polish and collecting nail polish. I went through and I was like, oh, maybe I'll pick up, and then I saw Preamp and I was like, oh my god, yes please, I would love you forever. So I got this polish from her, which was really cool. This next one here, Painted Polish Spell Squad. So this polish on its own isn't really a lemming. But I really wanted a painted polish. I'd seen them around, they're so pretty. The acrylic mixes are beautiful and they do a lot of really cool flakies as well. So this one is an orchid base with a gold and orange slash sort of coppery micro glitters. And this is from the 2018, just a bunch of Hocus Pocus Halloween collection. This next one is Picture Polish Cozy. So this is from the 2017 summer blogger collab, I think it was. This was with Bosch Nails. This is an olive mustard base with hollow micro flakies. I feel like this is one that people would call ugly pretty, but to me it's just really, really pretty. I really like these sorts of colours, and it kind of bugs me when people call these ugly pretty. It's like, I feel like a lot of colours they say, oh yeah, it's ugly pretty. What they mean is it's green. What they mean is it's green or it's yellow and they just call it ugly pretty. No, it's just pretty. It's just beautiful. This next one, Picture Polish Foxy. This was from the 2017 Fall Blogger collab, I think it was. And this one was a collaboration with Angency. I'm not really familiar with her. I know she's on Instagram and her Instagram is private. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with her, but it's a really beautiful shade. It's a brown orange cream with scattered hollow micro flakies. It's a very similar formula to to Picture Polish Cozy, and also to I've only actually got one other Picture Polish, and that is Alice. That one is kind of the same formula again, but in a really beautiful light bright blue. So this one is it's kind of similar to Floss Gloss Donatella, but the shade of it is very different. Donatella is a lot more brown, this one is a lot more orange, and they look very different when you actually have them together. The next one is Pretty Serious Absence. This is the most amazing black cream. I don't really want to talk about this one much because there was a bit of drama around the closure of Pretty Serious this past year. I do feel sorry for them, but I also, I understand that a lot of people were mad about how it was handled, and I can't say I was super happy either. This next one is Sinful Colours Forbidden Fruit. This one's kind of a funny one. I actually bought this before it was on my lemming list. I went to a pharmacy that had some Sinful Colours polishes, and I just picked up a couple that I thought were really cute. I kind of saw it, I thought, oh yeah, that's pretty, whatever, and I put it in my shelf with all my other untried polishes, and then I actually saw a swatch by Phoebe Moon here on YouTube as well. She's amazing. I love Phoebe. I saw her swatching it when she was swatching the new 2018 polishes from Sinful Colours, which is also the collection this one's from, kind of. It's not exactly part of a collection, but it was one of their new release colours for 2018. And it's like a dusty purple with this like quite nice pink shimmer. It's not super strong of a shimmer on the nail, and I don't think I could really get it in my photo, but it does show up in real life. You can see it on the nail. It's really pretty. So then I was actually watching Phoebe's video. I saw it. I was like, oh my god, that is beautiful. I put it on my lemming list, and then I actually realised that I had it already. So I took it off my lemming list, but I still consider it a lemming that I got this year because I did buy it this year and it was on my lemming list. So I still count this one as a lemming I got this year, even though I actually already had it. It's also an incredible formula. It is opaque in one coat, really. I did 2 coats for my swatch picture here, just really out of habit because it really didn't need it. It's amazing. It's such a beautiful, thick, lovely formula, but in a good way where it's not gloopy and it doesn't clump up on the nail. It's really nice. This next one is Zoya Yara. So this is a drab olive with a gold shimmer. So I think this one's really pretty, but I also really like Yara Sofia from RuPaul's Drag Race. I think she was originally on season 3, and she's hilarious and a sweetheart, and so I liked this one for the name as well. So this one's from the Smoke and Mirrors Fall 2011 collection. This one was opaque in 2 coats. It's really pretty. The gold shimmer really pops out. It's really beautiful. It's nice and strong, so that was really cool. And this last one here that I've got is Zoya Yuna. So this one's from the Fall 2014 Ignite collection, and it is a warm-toned grey with a copper gold shimmer. Again, it's really pretty. 2 coats. It's really nice. It's described as a warm-toned grey, but I actually almost see it more as a blue. I don't know if that's just me, or if its description isn't really too accurate, but either way, this one's really beautiful as well. So that's another nice Zoya polish there. Alright guys, that's it for my lemmings from 2018. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Leave me a like, subscribe if you like this sort of content and want to see more. Hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. And leave me a comment down below if there's anything else in particular that you'd like to see me do. I'll do some nail polish tags and I'll do some top 5s and top 10s of different brands as well. I was going to do a favourites list for 2018, but because I got so many beautiful lemmings this year, I realised that the lists were pretty much the same, so there was too much crossover. It would have been basically the same video as this, but shorter. So I didn't bother with that because I'd already put so much time and effort into this one. So, but if there's anything in particular you'd like to see, drop me a comment, that would be awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for watching and for sticking it out, and we'll see you next time. Bye!